Hello, good people. Welcome to our Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. Petty and I will battle it out each week by opening packs to determine the cards we will be allowed to play with, starting with the Legend of Blue Eyes and ending with Absolute Power Force, covering all core sets legal in the Edison format. We will open 24 packs, or one box, of each set 1 week at a time, adding to our card pool. The loser of each match will receive some power-ups, and each of us will be able to ban up to 7 cards from the other person's card pool during the series. May the best duelist win. Thank you very much for the 2 subs to Toads, Petty, and thank you in advance to Light of Destruction for giving me at least one more copy of the card. First pack here, like I said, subs to Toad. We also got a secret rare, Arcana Force EX, the Dark Ruler. That's, it's kind of interesting. I may have to throw this one in as a meme. We also got another Golden Bamboo Sword, which I am not upset about at all. All right, pack number 2. Deck Lockdown, that's not it. Unifrog, I've already got 3 of, so not super interested in that. And last pack, would love another Golden Bamboo Sword. I'm pretty sure I only got 1 out of the Light of Destruction opening, and that is definitely a card that I'm looking for. Another Deck Lockdown. Ooh, another Cup of Ace, though. Okay, so that is one that I also didn't get 3 of. This not only helped with my Frog deck, gave me a cool secret rare to play with, but it also helped me potentially run an FTK deck in the future. Unfortunately, this Garroth is going to have to go over to Petty as part of the trade as well, but hey, I didn't open up any extra like JDs, Lilas, Raikos, or like Solar Recharge, anything like that, so I'll happily give him the Garroth. I have 3 substitutes to play with. We finally have a series, but let's go ahead and get on over to the Duelist Genesis. Here we are, everyone, the Duelist Genesis. This set, of course, has the potential to be insane in the series. We have the introduction of Synchros and Tuners, of course. We also have the introduction of Psychic monsters and support. So we've got Mind Master, Krebons, Psychic Commander, Emergency Teleport. We have more Gladiator Beast support. We have a quest as well as Chariot, which are huge. We also have cards like Gear Town, Book of Eclipse, and Kinkabayo, one that I'm going to be keeping an eye on, and a whole bunch of other good cards. We even have Kunai with Chain making its TCG appearance in this set. I am super excited about this one. I think a lot of these cards might combine pretty well with Substitute and Friends, so let's go ahead and get into this one and see if we can get some sweet stuff. Lightsworn Saber and Jan. Unfortunately, this is stuff that like Petty would just want, so whatever. Second pack, we got a Sinister Sprocket, which is whatever, I guess. Like it's a tuner that does something, but it's not that great. We did get a Book of Eclipse though, which is pretty nice. We got our first Synchro, Nitro Warrior. Obviously, this is not Goyo Guardian or Stardust Dragon, and well, it takes a Nitro Synchron to summon out, but cool. We got a Synchro, right? Hoping for just a little bit better on the Synchro luck a little bit later. Pack number 5 here. We did pick up a Mind Master. Obviously, this card has been banned for a very, very long time in the TCG, so this is definitely a powerful one. Glad to pick this up. Well, we got a third super rare, and it's a second Lightsworn Saber. Our Holo Luck's not been great so far in the set, but we did get another Mind Master. This is my second Fish Depth Charge, which is pretty nice, and I think this makes a playset of Book of Eclipse, so not all is lost in this pack, right? Pack number 9, the hits keep coming. Fiendish Engine Omega. Not it. The Holo Luck. It was baiting me. It knew what was coming. It gave me bad card after bad card, only to give me Goyo Guardian. This is the one I wanted. This might be the best possible Synchro from the set. I don't know if Stardust Dragon is actually better, but man, am I happy to have Goyo Guardian. This is going to be a very, very good episode. A nice little ultimate rare here. Psychic Overload. So target 3 psychic monsters in your graveyard, shuffle all 3 into the deck, and draw 2 cards. I have 3 Mind Master. I'm pretty sure I have all 3 Krebons, all 3 Psychic Commanders at this point. I also have a few Mind Over Matters. Are we just gonna go like substitute Psychic deck and do some cool stuff that way? We're gonna really have a sweet one built for this. 4th super rare, War Chariot. I mean, I do have a decent amount of Glad stuff. Not sure if 1 Chariot like sort of moves the needle for me on that deck, but definitely something to keep in mind, especially if some of the other stuff that I picked up gets banned. All right, coming up on the last few packs here, I think I've gotten pretty much everything that I can hope for, but another copy of the Tricky. All right, that's not the worst. Next, and I guess this is the last pack here. Oh, look at the Kuhb. Oh, I got the Kuhb in the last pack. Okay, so Kuhb is going to go along with 3 copies of Mind Master and 3 copies of Substitute. Oh, this is going to be an all-timer. I've got the Goyo, I have Mind Master, I have all of the Krebons somewhere. Yeah, we got 4 of those. We got 5 Psychic Commanders. Oh, yeah. We are going to be building a deck, and we are going to be winning a series. But to see who we're going to win this series against, send it over to Petty, and we'll see what he pulls.
It is finally time for the Duelist Genesis. Let's begin by saying that this set is very, very big, and so I'm not confident we're going to get anything that I want. There's a lot that I want. There's a lot of very funny things. The Psychics are good. We want a Synchro monster. We want 1. We'll take 1. We want the best one, and I'll let you know what the best one is once we pull it. Smile. There are some funny machine cards. There's Charge of the Light Brigade that I really would kind of like, because you guys saw that we did this little tradey trade, and so let's. I'm open. I'm open to all sorts of possibilities, and so let's just see. All right, we got a Broken Blocker. Activate only when a defense position monster whose defense is higher than its attack is destroyed by battle. Special summon up to 2. Whoa. Okay, this is whoa. I was like, all right. Full disclosure, I didn't know what this card did, and so I was like, this sucks. I was like, this is not going to be a good card, but it seems pretty good. It's kind of like Machine Dupe, and it has really cool art. Oh, frick, no! I don't want, this is so, I don't like, Konami, why do you print? Okay, that's fine. You know what? Maybe we'll play it. Maybe we'll play it. I don't think we will, but maybe we will. All right. Red Dragon Archfiend. This is doable. Level 8 Synchro, not as good, I think, as a level 6 Synchro. I think the level 6 at this point is probably more doable, but this is something that we can build around. After damage calc, if it destroys the defense position, destroy all the defense position monsters your opponent controls. I think Kuhb thinks that his card isn't as good as like Thought Ruler or Stardust. I think it's pretty good. If you're playing against a defense mode deck, that seems pretty good. 2, I don't want to. Oh, I'm sick. Maybe we'll trade. Maybe we'll offer Kuhb a trade. That's unique, right? We haven't been able to do like this whole trading nonsense thing, but if maybe I give him a Red Dragon Archfiend in exchange for something really good. We didn't want to see the 3rd Red Dragon Archfiend. I didn't want to see the 3rd one. I did not want to see the 3rd one. Oh my gosh, we have 3. That took up our secret rare slot and both of our ultras. He's literally just this guy. That's crazy. That's really crazy. And my supers are like, let's be real. I'm excited about Broken Blocker, but it's a bad card. Kunai Chain, objectively bad card. Power Filter, look at this art. It is so funny. Power Filter is very interesting. It's good against frogs, right? You activate this. It's good against frogs. Royal Oppression, of course, just better against frogs. But, you know. Magical Android. Okay, we're playing Psychics. All right, thank gosh. We got two Synchros. Magical Android is not one of the stronger ones, let's be honest. But it's probably one of the better ones. This is all of our super. We're done. We're done with the opening. This is probably one of the better supers, I imagine. Magical Android plus 3 Red Dragon Archfiend. I think that's doable. It's not ideal. We would have liked the Stardust. We would have liked the Thought Ruler. We would have liked the Goyo. Goyo's in the set, right? We would have liked that, but you can't always get what you want. Huge goop. All right, so we only got one Mind Master, which is really unfortunate because we would have liked to have had 3. But he gets limited probably at some point soon, so we probably could only deal with 1 anyway. All right, I'm gonna just obviously I'm not happy about this, but we're saving it. We're locking it in. We're gonna think about what we want to bring because we have Light Sworns, which I don't think Kuhb will think I'm gonna bring. He probably will assume I'm not, and so I could play that, especially with this extra Light Sworn barrier, which seems pretty dang good. Like this seems great. It's just like a really good floodgate forever because you can use it as much as you want, and it just mills cards. It seems really good. We got a Quillbolt. This is like, that seems really good. Maybe we come up with like a Light Sworn Synchro Psychic deck. I don't think a quest is enough to bring me back to Gladiator Beast because we did not get any Chariots, which is something that would have maybe tempted me. Then target 1 normal trap. This card becomes that normal trap and then banish. Nah. I didn't even read that though. All right. Real talk. I don't even remember that guy. All right. We got the Tricky though. Does that work with Dark Worlds? It doesn't seem like it's a cost, right? Maybe we go back to Dark Worlds? I don't know. We have a lot to think about. I'm really excited about these Red Dragon Archfiends as much as I was really upset about getting all 3. We will trade one with Kuhb maybe. Maybe he was willing to give us one of his good cards that he probably got from this set. But yeah, I'm going to the deck builder. We're gonna big tank about this. Like I have a few hours before our match, and so I got some time. I'll see you there. Everyone's gonna laugh. Everyone's gonna laugh at this deck, but let me tell you, this is what's gonna tie up the series. You don't think it will? You're looking skeptical at the 56 card main deck. But I can promise you this is really, really good. Okay. I am not going to go card by card, even though this deck is absolutely insane and kind of deserves it. And so we're just going to go conceptually. We are playing effectively Light Sworn Monarchs, pretty much. All right, so we have Ryza, we got Mobius, we got Destiny Hero Dasher. It's a good dark. It can help us do some special summoning stuff. I think it's fine because we are playing the 1 Chaos Sorcerer, and so we want to up our dark count. And then we're playing oodles and oodles and oodles of Light Sworns. We're playing them because Kuhb traded them to me. He thinks that it's worth it to give me all these Janes in exchange for my Substitutes. He thinks his Substitutes are better than my Janes. I don't think so. And so we're playing 1,000 billion Light Sworns to hopefully summon our 1 of Judgment Dragon. In addition to that, we are playing 3 Krebins because this guy is super kooky and has a very cute ooh-woo eye thing. We're playing 2 Psychic Commander who is less cute. And then we're also going to play 2 Quillbolt Hedgehog. And so obviously the Light Sworns, their whole gimmick is that they mill a whole bunch of cards. And so Quillbolt Hedgehog is a really good card to be milled because it can help us turn on our Red Dragon Archfiend and our Magical Android. And so I think it's good. We're playing 2 Chaos Necromancer. Because we're playing 32 monsters, I feel like this guy can get pretty big. He probably will not exceed about 2,100 or so. I think 7 in the graveyard is, when I was doing test hands, that was like the most I kind of like ever got. But yeah, we'll see. We're playing Treeborn Frog. Have to, it's Monarchs, right? Cyberjar's too good. Chaos Orc, and then Magical Scientist. The reason we're playing Magical Scientist is we are playing 2 Graceful Revival. Magical Scientist is a fantastic target. Krebins, fantastic target. Chaos Necromancer, fantastic target. Not bad, right? At the end of the day, we can also use it for Quillbolt Hedgehog and then to summon one of our monarchs if that's what we kind of need to do. But ultimately, we kind of want to get this Magical Scientist or Krebins. Those are like our two. That's what we're kind of hoping for. I think it does. It helps out losing monsters when you synchro summon, because synchro summoning is inherently a neg. And neither of our monsters are like particularly super awesome. Like Stardust Dragon, like you're gonna get some value. You can negate somebody else's card and you get that neg back. But these cards probably not gonna happen. But we do still want to summon them because they're big boys. We're also playing 3 Lightsworn Barrier. It felt kind of bad in testing against Treeborn Frogs. Like once this is down, you're probably like never gonna get it off the field unless the opponent removes it. But we're going to be playing Royal Oppression anyway, and so and like some other cards like Autonomous Action Unit. So I was like, you know what the heck? This card's really awesome because not only does it protect our monsters, our Lightsworns, it also mills, and we want to mill as much as possible in this deck. We're not going to deck out because we have 56 cards. You might ask, why didn't I just go for 60? And it's because I could not find 4 cards that I wanted to play otherwise. We're playing 3 Wing Blast because I think it's better than Regeki Break. I don't know which Synchro monsters he's going to get, but if he gets Stardust, then Phoenix Wing Blast is just better. We're playing also 2 Monster Reincarnation. Monster Reincarnation is really good to grab back our Judgment Dragon. It's good to grab back our Chaos Sorcerer. It's good to grab back Ryza or Mobius. I think these 2 cards are very, very good, especially since there's a whole bunch of cards in our deck that we wouldn't mind milling. We don't mind milling Quillbolt Hedgehog or Dasher or Wolf, and so if we have those in hand, not only can we pitch them to Monster Reincarnation, we have Phoenix Wing Blast. We're also going to main our Royal Impression. We're going to main it because I think it's really good. It kind of owned Kuhb last time, and so I think that we might own him again. Side is kind of thrown together a little bit. We got some anti-glads. This card just poo-poos on Kuhb. I should probably main it. I should probably main all 3 of these guys, but I'm not going to. Shield Warrior's cute. It's a graveyard activated effect that protects our monsters, but since we have these Lightsworn Barriers, I'm not sure we'll need it, but it's here just in case. We have 3 Regeki Break and a Dust Tornado, which should maybe be in the main. They could fill out these 4 slots. Maybe. I don't want to, though. But they're here to handle the Macrocosmos, because obviously this deck gets poo-pooed on that. I could maybe even put a Doom Shaman. No. Or like Different Dimension Master. Different Dimension Master? Oh. It's only a 1700, but it is a level 5. You know what? How many of these do I have? How many of these do I have? I have 3. You know what? You know what, guys? We're not going to main them. We're obviously not going to main them, but I think we're going to put all 3 in the side. Also, did you hear that, Discord? Sorry. All right, we're excited. We're keeping Power Filter. Do I want to get rid of the Vanity's Fiends? I think I don't want to get rid of the Vanity Fiends. All right, we're going to get rid of that. And I think we're going to get rid of the Jujutsu Masters. We're negating Battle. We're negating that through Lightsworn Barrier anyway. And so I think we'll just get rid of those. And I think we're going to throw these boys in. Hell yeah. All right, so we got those 3 boys in. We have Vanity's Fiend, really, really good. We have Power Filter, which is hilarious. I don't suspect that Kuhb is going to be playing frogs. I don't suspect that this card is going to come up pretty much at all, but this is anti-frog, and so it's in the side for fun. We have 1 Light of Redemption, which is pretty good. It can pretty much search out any of our banished light monsters, which is only playable if Kuhb is going to play Macrocosmos, really, but I suspect he will. This is a negate with Lightsworns. It probably is maybe good enough to play. I don't know. If he's playing some like combo thing, then maybe I'll play that. And then we're playing 3 Different Dimension Master. We're just not even playing that many spells though. We're only playing 12 spells, which is like 1 out of every like 5 cards in our deck. And so it's a little bit silly. To be honest, it's a little bit silly. I should probably have more spells in the side if we're going to play this guy. But we're going to play it. We're locking it in. We're saving the deck. So that's what we're bringing. I hope you guys think the 56 card main deck is hilarious. I hope Kuhb laughs. I will see you in the duel.
Okay, so this is a little less based than what I had in mind, but I think it's quite powerful. And with Petty only 1 match behind me, I really need to string together some wins here. So this may look a little like disjointed and bricky, but I have reasonings for a lot of these numbers. 3 Substitute with only 3 frogs seems like a little too much. However, I think Substitute is broken on its own just going to get Treeborn Frog. So having access to Treeborn Frog is pretty much like everything for this deck. If I have Substitute in my opening hand, I'm very likely just going to summon it, tribute it, get a Treeborn Frog, and be very happy about that. That's going to turn on my Monarchs, which I have a couple of Thestalos, as I have in these decks. We have the Mobius, of course, and the Jinzo Honorary Monarch in the main. I can also use Substitute to go into Unifrog once I have my Treeborn Frog in rotation, and now I have access to just like a repeated MST. I can also go into Desfrog if I need a beater. Also, Desfrog combined with Mindmaster goes into Goyo Guardian. Substitute plus Unifrog plus Psychic Commander can also go into Goyo Guardian. Mindmaster honestly is not doing a whole lot as far as like using its effect in the deck, but it is a level 1, and like Desfrog, Cyber Dragon, Instant Fusion to go into level 5s. I thought the level 1 was a pretty good one to have. Like I can't search it up or anything other than off of Sangan, which is just an absurd card in this deck, but I included the Mindmaster just because it is a level 1 tuner. Krebon's being a level 2 tuner is probably like the worst as far as getting out the Goyo Guardian, but there are definitely some combinations of cards that I can use to get out the Goyo Guardian with it. But just being a sticky monster, negating these attacks is very good for my Substitute, the Mindmaster, and Monarchs. So I thought 2 Krebons was good enough, and then 1 Psychic Commander. This card is just like good on its own. It's essentially a 1900 battler. It's just going to have to cost you some life points, but can also pump up the Krebons if we need to do so. Also, of course, a level 3 tuner. I did have Bill's Frog in here with the Substitute as a way to go into Goyo Guardian, but I was like, that's kind of a little too much. But this plus Cyberjar, Grand Mole, Sangan, a combination of Substitute and Unifrog, and others, I think having the 1 Psychic Commander totally fine. 4 tuners seems like enough to me. If I end up having like some dead copies of these or a dead copy of Substitute, I do have 3 copies of Raigeki Break, as well as a Phoenix Wing Windblast here that I can use to get some sort of value out of them. I also have Spiritual Water Art that can use a dead Substitute if I need to. That's another reason that I think Substitute is just kind of broken in this deck. I don't have to play like Mother Grizzly, Crystal Seer, stuff like that. I can just Substitute right into Treeborn Frog and it turns on the Spiritual Water Arts, and that's going to be huge. From there, of course, I already talked about the Monarch package, but I think this is incredibly supported with the rest of the cards in this deck. I have 3 copies of Instant Fusion. These are very good in combination with all of my Psychic monsters. They're good in combination with Substitute, good in combination, of course, with all of my Tribute monsters. So I think Instant Fusion, it's broken now. I'm going to play all 3. I've got a couple of Cold Waves in the deck as well. These are obviously, just very good with the Monarchs. Good at shutting off, stuff like Royal Oppression. Good for a Goyo Guardian turn. So all of these cards are kind of interlocked. Snatch Steal is just absurd now, of course. And the rest of these power spells, Autonomous Action Unit, this card we completely underestimated. It's probably just going to be in all of the decks from now on. This card's just been very good for all of us. 3 Raigeki Break still in the deck. I have to deal with Petty's Royal Oppression, which honestly may be on my chopping block to ban at this point. That card was incredibly annoying in the last episode, and it's just going to continue being annoying. So maybe that's a future ban, but right now, 3 Raigeki Breaks to help take care of that, along with Phoenix Wing Windblast. That can at least delay it temporarily. I do have this discard package. Can only play 1 Trap Dust Shoot, thank God, right? 2 Spiritual Water Arts and a Mind Crush. These also go along with the Stalos pretty well. I wanted to play some number of Compulse in the deck, but deck space is kind of tight here. So I opted to just kind of put those on the side. Compulse, obviously good with Mind Crush. Not bad with Trap Dust Shoot and Spiritual Water Art as well, but just going to leave them in the side for now, and I'm going to, see what kind of Synchros Petty has. If I see a Stardust Dragon or something, I'm probably going to bring in the Compulse. For the side, couple of Jujutsu Masters. We do still have the Grand Marg and the Prime Material Dragon here. I switched over to D-Fissure. Probably should have done that in the last episode because Macro does get stopped by Royal Oppression, but rip in peace to Grand Convergence. We have moved over to the D-Fissure. Lightning Vortex, Smashing Ground, Book of Moon, just extra removal in case I need those. On the side, Froggy Force Field as well. If Petty sort of, goes off track, just decides to play like a dedicated aggro deck, something like that, Froggy Force Field going to be very good. 2 aforementioned Compulse and a Karma Cut as just another chainable good way to remove something like a Stardust Dragon. But that is the deck. I have some pretty high hopes for this. Now, in the future, we're going to get stuff like Dupe Frog, Swap Frog, and the likes, and this Substitute package is going to get much, much more powerful. But I think with Substitute just being kind of a foolish burial for Treeborn Frog, I think it's going to be really good. Thank you, Petty, for the Substitutes. I appreciate it very much. Let's get to the duel. Kuhb from the future here. I made one small change to my side before playing the match, but I didn't want to talk for 7 minutes again and redo the deck profile, so I swapped out the Jujitsu Masters and Smashing Ground for 3 copies of Light Imprisoning Mirror. Eat it, Light Sworns. Hello, Petty.
Hi, Kuhb.
Are you feeling very in sync with your deck today? Is it very well tuned?
It's something Genesis.
In the beginning.
We should have just went back to LOB, load up our like plant decks for Duelist Genesis. I bet we could. I bet there's nothing in there that we can't play right now.
Yeah, other than the cards that like we've banned personally.
What
I'm
have
sorry.
we banned?
I had
Dark
2
Hole, right?
dark holes in my deck. I can't play any of those. I have a 3rd.
Yeah.
What a series.
Unfortunate.
What a series. But yeah, that would have been fun. It's like, instead of using our tuners and stuff, here's polymerization for Flower Wolf again.
Oh, that was the classic. It's already nostalgic. It's only been like half a year, but here we are.
It's been a long time, man.
And it's going to be even longer.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, friend. Do you see anything strange?
I thought I was like gonna be cool and play a 41st card and then cut it because it has an anti-synergy with something else. And you're over here like, for those that don't know, Petty's been playing a lot of like Monster Mash with Magical Merchant, and I just assume that's what's happening here.
All right. Good luck. Have fun.
You too. Lead on Pot of Greed in your 60 card deck.
That would be truly iconic, but no.
Make every
not this
duelist
time.
angry.
I am just going to summon Jane, Lightsworn Paladin.
Lightsworn. How could I have guessed? It's not like someone gave you all of the pieces to the deck.
You did do that. All right. I'm gonna set 2 face downs and proceed to the end phase where we'll be doing some milling.
2, right?
Indeed. Okay. Those 2 cards together would have been okay.
Yeah, not a bad combo there. Man, I gave you Aaron.
Yeah, yeah, you did. But I'm playing 60 cards, and I only have 1 Aaron.
That's true, and you did not get Pity Pack, so you do not have Charge of the Light Brigade, which is pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was in Light of Destruction, right? That's not. Yeah.
No, that was in this set.
Was it in this set?
Indeed.
I must have missed it. Well, you may have Charge of the Light Brigade then. I take back everything. I'll do a humble little T set, and I'll pass over to you.
Okay. Do I do anything in the end phase? That is the question. I can certainly try. I think I will not. That's an okay card, I guess.
In your standby phase.
Oh man, I could have owned you if I were thinking of doing the thing I was thinking of doing.
Give me the deets.
I think you are just going to get the deets.
Let's go. No force ceasefire. We made it. Oh boy. What is happening here?
You got some new cards. You got some new cards in my hand right now. What do you fear, however? Might not have Graceful Charity, but I do have at least one copy of Graceful Revival.
This is true.
Water Art Aoi, huh?
This is interesting. So, what you're saying is you have a Synchro monster.
Psychic Commander is just a good card on its own.
Yes. But is it better than Berserk Gorilla?
No.
So
absolutely not. But I don't have that card, so I can't play it.
Graceful Revival is interesting. So like whatever I'm discarding is going to the graveyard. So I kind of don't want to discard Dasher.
You truly can't.
Graceful Revival doesn't have a target.
Not yet, no.
So I guess I'm just gonna get rid of your Psychic Commander. Yeah.
I think that makes sense. All right, well, I am not going to Cold Wave because if I do that, you'll just bring back your frog and then you'll Mobius me and then I'll lose my entire board.
Yes, learned.
So I think we are just going to get into your life points.
All right. Life points have been gotten into.
All right. I don't think there's any point to doing anything else. So we were just mill R2. There's the Aaron you were so afraid of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And my turn.
My turn. That's an interesting card. All right. One tree boy. Oh,
I'm gonna think in your standby phase. All right. What are you playing? Are you trying to play frogs? No, you can bring this guy back. That's okay. I just have to think. If there's something I want to do.
It's Phoenix Wing Wind Blast.
Could be.
That's the read that I have. I think there's one over there somewhere.
It's an interesting read. So it depends on what you're playing, right? This could just be Monarchs. You've had some success in this series with just Monarchs.
This is true.
And so, or is it going to be just Frog? So you're just going to summon Substitute and try to tribute this guy.
Frog does attack over Jane.
That is true. Des Croaking's coming for me. You may proceed.
Okay. To the main phase 1, where I'll normal summon Psychic Commander.
That means you have a Synchro monster. Okay, that's interesting. I don't think that there are any Synchro Mons that are level 4 yet. And so you could just be trying to kill my Jane with your Psychic Commander, because he can do that. That's fine.
Okay. I will attempt to attack your Jane.
You will attempt to attack my Jane, huh? That is not what I really want to be doing right now. I think I'm going to book your guy.
He has been set face down, and main phase 2, pass the turn.
Very interesting. Draw. That is perhaps the cutest card in my deck.
Wadapon?
No, you know that's not in my deck.
Unshaven Angler again?
That is a triggering thing you just said to me. Like, my fish deck's good. Fish depth charge is in this set. It's playable now.
Yeah, it sure is.
Okay, what are we doing?
Water? What are you doing?
Insane thing you just said to me. Do I want to go aggro is the question.
Always go aggro.
Sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes when you start playing cards all willy-nilly, you kind of just lose.
What are we playing this Graceful Revival for? I haven't seen any of that stuff yet.
Indeed. Yeah, I mean, it is 60 cards, and let me tell you, I don't play a whole lot of level 2s or lowers. There are some.
Fair.
There are some.
Dasher over there.
I do. I have Dasher, Cold Wave, Revival.
Make sense with Lightsworn, but I don't know where they're heading.
Yeah. I just don't know how aggro I want to be. Cup games. Tough.
Could just attack I don't know. Treeborn and pass.
I'm considering it. I just don't know what you're doing with your deck is the problem. So like I have plays to make. It's just that sometimes it just doesn't make any sense if you're not playing a certain strategy.
That's fair.
Yeah, like
Little
I kind of just
divided.
get owned by just like big monarch guy right now. And so like
We
I'm kind of like,
we love to
are
hear
you
that.
playing that? What's the contents of your hands?
Cards.
This is so unhelpful. You're being a bad boy right now. All right. We're just gonna battle phase and attack your psychic commander.
Okay. He gone.
Mm, I will set an additional back row.
Okay.
And I will proceed to the end phase. That is not bad.
It's not great with Graceful Revival.
You don't know what I set.
A little bit of a non-bow there, but
I can bring Treeborn Frog back with Graceful Revival, have you know.
you can. You sure can. that is that is a play you can make. I'm at 6,200.
A lot of life points.
I imagine Cold Wave and Dasher are both in your hand.
You know Dasher's in the hand.
That's true.
Spiritual Water Out Arts Owie. Okay, so that could just be there because of Treeborn Frog, but you're probably playing frogs. It could be wetlands, but I don't feel like you have that many Aquamons yet.
I will.
It is Aqua, right?
It's Aqua type and water, so they have to be Aqua Water. Level 2 or lower.
That's incredibly specific, but okay. Yeah. I'm here for that, I guess.
Indeed. All right. So, I think I need to do something. I'm gonna summon Krebons.
So you're telling me you really have a Synchro monster. All right.
Krebons is a good card on its own.
That one's true. That one's just literally true.
I will set this.
Okay.
I will pass turn.
Draw.
In your standby phase.
How annoying. Okay.
Gib the information.
My friend, the information is yours.
The Hog.
There he is.
That card's really good with Lightsworns. That's
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. This guy,
right.
he's really cute and he's good.
All right, so your whole deck is good against Spiritual Water Art.
Yeah.
I'm getting rid of the instant fusion.
That makes lots of sense to me. Okay.
How big is Quill Bolt again? 800?
800.
Okay.
800.
Okay. That's easy. Attack it into Crabons. I'll negate it, I promise. Free Okazi.
I don't think I will. I'll negate it, I promise. Okay. We're doing some big tank, even in the standby phase. You know all of my cards, except for...
I don't know this one.
You don't know that one. So
I clicked it first.
All right, so I don't like the Crabons in hand or on field because he's just a floodgate, basically. And we hate that.
Yeah.
He's in the way. But I don't think there is anything I can do about that. and so we are just going to proceed to the main phase 1.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to Cold Wave because I don't think that actually helps me because you have no spell traps on the field and I don't know
That's for sure.
in your hand. All right. I guess we're attacking your guy.
No.
Okay. Main phase 2. Do I want to set my Quillbolt Hedgehog? No. We're just going to end phase. Mill 2. Another Psychic Commander and Swords of Revealing Light.
I'm okay with this. My turn. Oh. So that's not like it's interesting. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that at like now. I'd like to get my Treeborn Frog back though, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Frogerto is here.
2 Spiritual Water Arts Aoi. But I've not seen anything other than that and tuners. Mm-hmm. Oops, all tuners.
I'll pass.
I draw. And by...
All good.
Main phase. Okay. Oh boy. What am I doing with my life? I don't even know. This freaking Crab-ons, bro, is like in my way.
It's a good card, I hear.
Freaking Crab-ons. It is not bad. It's just not bad. I just want to be greedy, but I just don't think greed leads to an actual good outcome. And I feel like you're being like very, very patient, and that makes me feel like I should be patient. And that doesn't correspond well with my personality.
To be fair, like the Hedgehog and the Dasher are at least kind of like almost zeros right now. Your attacks,
Yeah.
like at least based on like the info I have, your attacks aren't like you attack, but your attacks aren't great. So I'd be interested to see what you would have to be a little bit more aggressive here, other than like sack Jane for Dasher.
Yeah, but that's not good.
No.
I mean, they have literally the same amount of attack points, basically, right?
Yeah. Yeah, essentially.
Yeah. All right. You've convinced me. I will just attack Crab-ons again.
No.
Ugh.
Stop it.
I'll get in one day, old man. All right, end phase.
Ooh.
My ring would have been really nice. Lightsworn Barrier, though. You like that card?
It's a neat card. Being a continuous trap's kind of cool, actually.
It's awesome. It is just the floodgate.
Oh, baby.
Did you draw something good?
That's what we're here for.
I just want you to know, look how many cards I have in deck right now. We are about to begin the duel.
We are about to begin the duel. Okay. I know of 2 cards in your hand.
Indeed. You know, I have 3 cards in my hand.
I would like to activate Cold Wave. No! Hold on. I would like
So
to
you're playing Goyo
activate
too.
Giant Trudate.
That's better than Cold Wave. Okay. Your read was correct.
I'm a genius.
You are pretty smart. I believe it is just going to be our friend Quillbolt Hedgehog. And I'm going to stack back here Krebs.
Okay.
No other response.
Okay. I become Sag.
Do you want to summon your big synchro monster?
I don't want to do anything.
Pass the turn.
So I know now Cold Wave, Dasher, and Graceful Revival.
That is right. Only one unknown card.
All right. I'll set this. I'll pass the turn.
Draw. Standby phase.
Mind Crush.
Oh. All right. What are you going to guess? If you get it wrong, you lose a card out of your hands.
I think I'm going to guess it correctly here.
All right.
Oh.
What are you going to crush?
This is a little risky, but I don't want you to... Oh, do I care if you do that? I don't really care if you do that.
You don't care if I Dasher?
I'm going to name Cold Wave.
You are correct. All right. Do I show you my hand? I think I do.
I think so. I think you do in paper, but like I know GOAT format rules for it. You do not show your hand.
In Edison, you don't?
Yeah. According to edisonformat.com.
Come on, that's lame though, right? Because you could totally just cheat. Like, obviously, we're not going to, but like, you totally could. Like, I don't. All right. A little bit of a rant that maybe you can cut out of the video. Dueling Book, when they're like, oh yeah, on Dueling Book, you don't have to show because you can just look in the replay. It's like, but you can't on like Ladder though, right? Like, you could report them after the fact, but like that, you're not going to like, come on, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get back our guy.
Yeah.
If Dueling Book will let me. And the main thing is 1. Okay. We are just going to... I'm going to sack Treeborn Frog. Not for Dasher, though. For a Gragonith. Lightsworn Dragon. Slightly bigger, because we have 1 Aaron engraved.
Yeah. I'm not dead.
You are not dead. Battle phase.
Are you sure you want to attack with Jane? Gregoneth
Yes.
has piercing.
Oh, is that bro? You are literally the homie. All right. Let's look in the camera and be like, all right, we didn't read the entire card. We just read. We didn't.
Big dragon, lightsword in name, put in deck.
Big dragon good. Big dragon pretty card. All right, yeah. I'm gonna attack over your measly dumb treeborn frog with my big piercing dragon guy.
Got it.
And then we're attacking with Jane.
Okay. Ring is gone. Safe from ring.
Safe.
All right.
Dare
So
I set my
still-
graceful revival and turn off my own treeborn frog? I think the answer is just no. All right. Jane
Going
Mills
5.
2. Jane Mills 2. Another Quillbull boy.
Yes.
And our new friend Genis. And Gregoneth Mills 3.
Okay. Yeah, this is a petty deck. All right. I see what we're doing. I see. Chaos Necromancer.
And turn.
My turn. I wonder what. No, this card is a cost. I forgot it costs life points for this.
Yeah. Yeah, you're in trouble, buddy. You're in trouble unless you got something to do right now. That Crevons is doing nothing for you. Because my dragon, I don't know if you know this, but my dragon does piercing. And so even in defense mode. Are you going to summon your measly treeborn frog in the presence of my
I was going to win the
Gregoneth?
game.
What? I have 8,000 life points.
I wasn't going to win, but I was going to win.
All right. Well.
Wow. Go ahead.
Draw. That's just not freaking bad. Standby phase.
Mm-hmm.
Dump the guy. Main phase.
Yep. Your dude is 300 bigger.
300 bigger. Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah.
He's huge. Thank you, Genis. All right. I am going to make you literally cry and poop your pants right now.
I would
Boing.
like to not negate the summon.
All right. We will mill 4 cards. Okay, we got some light swarm names, baby. We got JD online. All right, we are going to target both your back row.
No. Sketchy siding decisions. Here to win
We're on the
game
fly.
2.
I still don't really know what you're playing, which is the problem.
That's good.
Mm.
You're not supposed to know.
It is a secret.
All right. Yeah. Oh, I need to draw first. Hell yeah, I get another card with his hand. Oh.
Heard it here, folks. He gets another card with that hand.
All right. I mentioned that in the deck profile. I think this is just kind of broken to start with. So,
Delinquent Duo.
substitute.
We we're both playing the boys that we're meant to be playing.
It's getting out of there.
He just found Treeborn Frog.
There you
with
go. Foolish Barrier.
There he is.
Enjoy.
Yeah, not bad.
Uh,
You got that owie? Owie.
I'll set this. I'll pass to you.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Owie. Lame.
Unfortunately.
Lame as hell.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you set this, but you are conscious of your Treeborn Frog, and so that is not going to be a continuous trap that's just going to sit there forever. That's not unlikely to be the case.
I think the viewers can attest to the fact that I have made many terrible plays and not thought of other cards before.
Not that I know of, at least.
What if I set Macrocosmos behind my Treeborn Frog?
That would be crazy. That would be an insane thing for you to do, but it's pretty good against my deck, so I would not blame you. All right, we have 2 lines. How much do I fear your little baby stinker Treeborn Frog?
Fear him.
A lot. I fear it a lot. It could be very good. You know what? Let's just set and set and set.
Okay.
And pass.
My turn.
Indeed. some cards over there.
That's a card.
Is it finally Mobius time?
It is not.
That
It is, however.
Thessalos time?
After a good shuffle. No, not that either. Unifrog.
Whoa. Okay. You can destroy one. All right. So how does this work? How does this work? Do I have a chance to respond after you attack it?
When its effect activates in the damage step.
So no. Okay.
Unless you have something you can play in the damage step.
Okay. I understand. Stop smiling.
Is Frog Boy okay?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Battle phase. Attack directly.
Attack directly, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Attack directly, eh? I'll book your guy.
Okay. That's kind of sad, but understandable. I mean, he picked up a +1.
He's 400, right?
Correct. Main phase 2, I will activate Swords of Revealing Light.
I will flip Raikou, Lightsworn Hunter. Okay. That's interesting.
Do you want to hit the swords?
I might hit the swords. I'm like, I hate this card. If I don't hit the swords, you just get to draw 3 times and then Unifrog will just like effing kill me. I could just pop the Unifrog. I think I'll take the swords, please.
Okay. All right. Not bad mills. Okay.
Not great mills either, though.
I'll pass over to you.
Okay. Draw. Stand by.
I kind of thought that might be Raikou, but in the deck of 60, it could be anything.
It is literally the one of Raikou. Okay. What's your back row, I wonder?
Nothing great.
I feel that, man. All right. It's Grabon's time.
Okay.
Attack.
Now the big question is, what is your other back row? I think, sure, I am going to Raigeki Break. Discarding Substitute, targeting your Crebons.
That's fine. In the main phase 2, I'll pass.
Okie doke. On my turn. All right. Let's stand by. The main phase.
The main.
I would like to flip summon Unifrog.
Okay.
To the battle, I will attack directly.
I enter the tank.
I feel like we're picking up another plus here, one way or another.
You are definitely going to pick up another plus.
Let's go. Unifrog doing work.
It is the question of whether I want to give you, what kind of plus I want to give you.
Nice Raigeki Break.
Indeed it is.
I'll just go ahead and move my Treeborn Frog onto the graveyard here.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. I think we will just send our cute little boy.
Okay.
Take out that guy.
Okay. That is why I attacked with Unifrog first before doing this play. Now I will tribute my Treeborn Frog for everybody's favorite fiery boy.
I knew he was lingering. He was lingering. All right, what are you taking?
Let's do that one.
That's not bad. That is my Genis.
A nice hit to the life points here. That'll be it for me.
Draw. Stand by. Main phase. Quick shuffle. Set. And pass.
So Lightsworn Barrier just negates the attack. Every time I see that card, I'm like, oh, that's like Froggy Force Field. It's a Mirror Force, but it is not.
No, it is not. It's better, I think. I mean, Froggy Force Field, very good card, but Continuous Trap. It's like Scrap Iron Scarecrow, but even better because it mills.
God, I love Scrap Iron Scarecrow.
An awesome card.
Okay.
Stop it.
I've got plays here. So you don't have Mirror Force. What is this?
I do have Mirror Force.
Sorry. You don't have access to play the Mirror Force in your deck.
Thank you.
Or you don't have the ability, I guess is the way to put it. What are we doing here? How do I think this is just safe to do it this way, right?
Mm.
Oh, then that could be that, but then like that's just not good enough. Yeah, let's just do this. Bye-bye. And hello.
Oh, you take away something very dear to me. Something that I was like, I can still win since I have this card in my hand.
Hi, JD.
By JD, indeed. All right, that is 800 life points.
That is a big chunkaroo.
Yeah, I was 2 light sworns off.
Get in there.
Get got.
Oh, baby. All right, 24 to the dome.
Not quite 24 cup games.
Okay.
Not quite 24.
The Carabons. All right, another 800 to the dome.
No.
Hey, Graceful Revival of Carabons is actually.
Let's see.
That's
What
kinda
am I?
gross.
It's pretty good, right?
That's kind of
How can I get out of this situation?
Hopefully,
Draw.
you just can't.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Cub, this is. All right. So I'm about to summon a synchro. I'm about to synchro summon.
Is it Goyo?
But I'm about to synchro summon. And synchro summoning, it is super lossy. You use a ton of cards, and so the card has to be worth it.
Mhm.
Or else it's just not good.
These things are true.
Let me tell you, my card, it's probably not worth it. It's probably not worth it. If you can just remove it, then it's over. Then I just lose the game. But I think I cannot not do it, right? I have to do it. All right. So first, I'm going to special summon Quillbolt Hedgehog.
Oh, the Quillbolt, right. Okay. So we're going for something bigger than Goyo, maybe.
Indeed. I am going to summon King Tiger
Get your
Wang,
King
who-
Tiger garbage out of here, dude.
All right. And we will do, for the very first synchro summon of the progression series, we will be summoning Red Dragon Archfiend.
That's unfortunate for reasons. Yeah.
Attack. All right. Hopefully that will be enough to save. If I still had JD in hand, I'd be like, I got Red Dragon Archfiend. I got backup JD. Things are looking good. But I have one Blue Eyes White Dragon on field. Zaborg? Do you have a Zaborg? I don't remember.
I do not. No.
I think no,
Neither
right?
of us got Zaborg.
Yeah.
Fortunately or unfortunately, however you want to look at that. God. That is.
Got my Red Dragon Archfiend on field. Oh, also this Quillbolt Hedgehog is banished.
Oh, indeed.
Well, I'm happy to hear that you can't immediately just out my Red Dragon Archfiend.
I cannot. I don't think I'm supposed to do this. Right? Maybe I am.
Maybe he is.
Man, I was hoping you were gonna summon something else, to be honest.
You have an answer for Stardust Dragon?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That terrifies me. I hate that. Thank you. Have a good day.
Maybe the best possible answer to start this track.
All right. What's the funniest? I guess.
Go ahead.
Funniest answer that can't just answer any card. I don't know. Compulse is a pretty good answer to just all of them. All right. Well, I could attack your Treeborn Frog.
That would not do a whole lot for you.
But I would get to destroy all your other defense mode position monsters.
That's true. You would. Like 600.
I will set a back row and end my turn.
Interesting. God, dude. Not these two draws in a row.
Am I getting lucky? I'm getting some extra draws.
Not these two draws in a row, man. That's so bad.
I wonder what it could be. All right, so you're on Monarchs like I thought you were. What could it be? Something. I think it's something to do with defense mode monsters. So it's just like not good. Okay, draw. That's not great, to be honest. You know what, Cub?
Uh-huh.
You know what, Cub? You want to go nuts?
Let's go nuts.
What if this unlocks your hand somehow, though? What if the whole reason I'm not losing is because Treeborn Frog is on the field? What if removing it from the field actually is like a good thing for you? I can't imagine that's the case. I can't not imagine. That would be actually kind of crazy if that were the case. You know what? I have my turn.
Okay. My turn. Oh, okay.
We finally found a card.
It's a card. Boink. Go ahead.
Interesting. Draw. That's not bad. I'm kind of scared of what you're doing. I'll attack your Treeborn Frog.
Okay. You're dead.
Boom.
So is Senga.
Da!
All right, the viewers are going to see that I cited out a card that maybe I should not have. That would be really good right here.
All right, we got a little bit lucky then, sounds like.
However,
that was a pretty good move, Cub Games. We got to give you your props for that. That was pretty good. Cybercharge. You MFer. You MFer. Okay. Enter.
Look, I got to stop this thing somehow.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind some extra cards. I got 45 left in deck, baby.
I definitely do not bring back Treeborn here. That would be a mistake. Unless I put it in an attack position, which would be a mistake.
That would also be a mistake, yes.
So now the question is, I think I'm supposed to do this.
Activate Snatch Steal just kills me with my own dragon. I wonder what card you cited out of that would have been really good.
We will do this.
Okay.
Set. I will set.
Could be anything.
I don't think I want to do this too. Go ahead.
Draw. Wow, that's really hard. That's a really hard decision. That's a very hard decision, Cub Games. Oh, what am I doing here?
Looks to me like you're attacking with Red Dragon Archfiend. Oh, what is this? Oh, don't. Just don't do that. You don't need to go and figure out something that you previously didn't know that's not allowed and is uncalled for. Stop with the faces.
Oh my gosh, what do I do? You can stop it in so many different ways. All right, the 3 cards I have in hand are the perfect 3 cards. They are the best 3 cards that I could have. Of course they are, right? And so there are so many different ways that I can respond to kind of what you're trying to do right now. It's just that none of them are like perfect. All of them are just fine. And so I have to figure out. We're gonna enter the tank. This is so hard.
What do we have?
Oh man, what do I do? I can do that, but it's just not that good.
Is that another graceful revival? You're wanting to get back Raikou and then summon Celestia?
That would be pretty good.
That'd be interesting.
That would be very good. Full disclosure, Cup. If it were that, I would do it immediately. that would be an amazing sequence.
Fair enough.
If I could do that, I would. Oh, man. Okay. I think we just start with this. I'm gonna Phoenix Wing Windblast, pitching Treeborn Frog.
Okay.
Targeting your Mon.
Okay.
All right. Standby phase.
That's less bad for me than Raigeki Break. At the very least, I guess.
Yeah. Raigeki Break went into the Unifrog.
Yeah.
We lost it that high. Okay.
What's next, Petty?
I know. That's the thing.
What's next? The other 2 cards are perfect.
They are. They're really good.
Did you draw Treeborn for turn to discard to Phoenix Wing Windblast?
Yes.
Incredible.
I think yes.
Okay. That's pretty good.
I think yes. But the other cards in my hand are just as good. Like they have as much synergy as that, and so I can't remember which one came first.
Sure.
All right.
Should have done this.
This is so freaking rough. Oh man, I could do one thing. It's just not as based as the other thing, but it's probably better
What we got going on here?
You know what? You know what? Never mind. Battle phase.
Take it.
I'll end my turn.
What is happening? All right.
This is an intense game.
I will activate Dimensional Fissure.
Okay, so you do have it. That's rough. Okay. Draw. Oh man. All right, Cup games. I want you to know, assuming that this isn't like something absolutely just like out of this world crazy, if not for Dimensional Fissure, you lost. And so it matters.
We like that. What would I lose to here?
Yeah, what would you lose to here? Man, that
Celestia?
stinks. Maybe I shouldn't have even brought back Treeborn Frog, to be honest, because now that might have been why you activated Di-Fi. Okay, well.
Have you know it's pronounced Diffie?
Diffie sounds horrible. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Diffie sounds horrible. Okay. I don't think that there's any way around this, and so I think I just attack with Red Dragon Archfiend and we go to the roulette table.
Okay.
All right, attack. Is it not Cyberjar?
I have to think about Light Sworn effects here. Are there any that happen when they hit the field? I don't think so.
No.
You have something else that
Di-Fi in the side's interesting. It's not even Macrocosmos.
Royal Oppression. I must beat Royal Oppression.
That makes sense to me.
I don't think I need to do that. Damage step though. You can't. That's fine.
Okay.
Cyberjar. Those are not good hits.
You're also on the instant fusion. This is you know what, Cub? I gotta say, we have a lot of cards in our like card pool now. Last week we played the mirror. This week I think we're both running 3 instant fusion, right?
Yes. I didn't hit any monsters.
You did not. You hit no monsters.
All right. You don't get to summon Wolf. Get that out of here.
It's special summoned by a card effect, though, right?
What is that? What is that wording? Hold on a second.
Because Cyberjar special summons.
I thought, hold on. It can be special summoned by other card effects. It can't be special summoned just by its own. What is this wording?
It can be special by like Prima and stuff.
By a card effect.
Indeed.
We're looking this up. There's no way I'm losing because of this.
This is the meaning of life or death for you right now, and so it does matter.
Okay. I've quite literally never seen this card summon any other way. I may have seen it summoned by Illumina or something somehow, but that's okay. That's fine.
Have you ever seen it attack in directly?
I'll take it.
Garoth? That doesn't do anything.
It does not.
60 card main deck. We brought it back, boys. We're all tied up. Are you interested in a game 3? You might not be for the first time. Oh no. Or do you just want to talk about our decks? We can do that too.
I'll play a game 3 and I will side out Cyberjar and never play this card again.
You have been victimized by it.
They've been so bad.
Let me show you before we move on. So look at my current state of the graveyard. Mm-hmm. And look at what I have in my hands.
I was hoping your play was just going to be like summon Celestia or whatever, and I was like, well, here's a Light Imprisoning Mirror.
Yeah, well, I guess I would have lost because I would have summoned. Well, you would have negated the effect and it wouldn't have been that big of a deal, I guess. Yeah. Interesting that you were on the Light Imprisoning Mirror.
The Red Dragon Archfiend. I did side out. I sided out my mole. Because it didn't seem like
good.
Yeah, it didn't seem like the tempo aspect is going to be like super good here. It would have been
Yeah, 'cause I
really
could just,
good
like, erase
against
some.
specifically Red Dragon Archfiend right there.
Yeah.
But
I did have this guy, though.
I hate that, dude. I hate that card. All right. Accept my rematch.
All right. RPS time.
God, dude.
Let's go. Easiest ever played. All right, do you want a side or no?
Yeah. A game 3 without Cyberchar.
You're gonna need it, buddy.
I absolutely am. All right. This is I understand there's a downside to leaving that in the deck for the viewers. But there is a card that there is no downside to leaving it in the deck, and that would be the Pot of Greed.
No downside that I know of.
You over there complaining with the like I don't deserve every bit of this. Oh, heavy storm, heavy storm, heavy storm, heavy storm.
It's only one of 60 cards. It's in there though, I promise.
I guess I just do this. Sure. We'll do that. And we'll do that. And we'll do, I think this is a little bit better until I get a little bit more information. And that. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Draw.
Hmm.
Standby.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Cub. I'm not even going to shuffle. I'm going to show you. I also have Pot of Greed in my 60 card main deck.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not even going to write it down. We have Arcus.
You want my tiger? You want my tiger? One of Ryza as well.
You have 2 monster reincarnations?
I have exactly 2, and I drew both of them in my 60 card deck, which is crazy.
Yeah. We're sending back Ryza.
That's an insane send, especially considering that I'm just going to draw it again.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, pot's
You
good.
should have held Dust Shoot for the Pot of Greed.
Yeah. Let me hold Dust Shoot for the 60 card deck Pot of Greed there.
All right, so you're telling me that you're not afraid of my King Tiger Wanku.
I'm not.
That's what you're saying to me.
Maybe I want
you might
to
be.
think that.
I will summon it anyway, because that is the play I have to make. All right. I don't hate that. Enter.
Okay, now we're talking. So now do I even want to do this? Oh, it does turn off that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I guess first, yeah, let's do this. Here's my Cyber Dragon here at Roar.
But there's only one of those. That's fine.
Yeah, let's just do it this way. That's fine. Here's Dimensional Fissure.
Oh, that's rough. Okay.
Good call.
That does indeed turn off my monster reincarnations.
Main phase 2. Substitute.
Gross.
I will banish.
Goodbye.
We'll go get everybody's favorite. That's right.
Oh, I didn't know you were playing this, Goob.
I set this. Go ahead.
Draw. Oh my god, that's literally so funny. I mean, it's not. If you're on Team Petty, it's horrible. But like this is like I almost want to just like I know this like game doesn't matter, and so I could just show you my hand, and that would be fun. But like I do still want to kind of win, and so it's kind of like well,
gotta get the nice 3-0.
Gosh, my cards are not looking great. Okay, I will set, and I'll pass.
Oh baby, that is a card. I don't think I'm supposed to play it here, just in case something goes wrong. What I will do is I will flip up Light Imprisoning Mirror.
That's not bad. You're just trying to turn off my whole deck, aren't you?
That's right.
That's Arcus.
Okay, bye-bye. Go ahead.
Heavy Storm off the top.
That'd be pretty good. I don't think that's a Heavy Storm face.
Oh my god. I picked Arcus because I'm like, I don't like Arcus, but I should have kept Arcus. Arcus would be the perfect card. The perfect card for me right now. All right, let's set. And let's set. And let's end my turn.
All right.
Man, Arcus would be literally perfect. That's so upsetting to me.
Attack.
This is my second King Tiger Wangu.
I'll set another card. Go ahead.
Draw. Wow.
Okay, that's not a card that does anything here. All right, well, you know what? Let's try Geki Break. That one.
Would you believe it if I told you it's my third freaking King Tiger window?
Good. They all deserve to die. Crunch. See, why couldn't I have drawn the D-Fissure and Light Imprisoning Mirror earlier in game 2?
It was the D-Fissure
Yeah.
specifically.
If
not for the D-Fissure, I think it would have been fine.
Yeah, I also had Royal Oppression, which is nice.
Holy floodgates! All right, how far was Heavy Storm away? It was really far. It was 40 cards deep.
So I thought after like picking up all the pluses and everything in game 2, I'm like, I just can't lose this one. And then you're like, oh, here's a Krebons, and I'm like, anything that's not Red Dragon. Oh, that's a good tech.
Right. It's not great, but it's fine.
Had you summoned anything other than Red Dragon Archfiend, you probably lose on the spot, because I had Autonomous Action Unit in my hand, and you had a level 4 in the graveyard, and I had a Krebons in my hand, and in my extra deck, I have a Goyo Guardian.
Oh my god.
If you would have summoned Stardust Dragon, and I got to the point where I drew an instant fusion as well, and that's why I was like, no, this card has a cost, because I could instant fusion Goyo Guardian Chaos Sorcerer.
Oh my god. Goyo Guardian. All right.
So I lost because the Red Dragon Archfiend was just too big.
He's still good. All right. Do you got any other synchros?
Yes, but I can't summon it.
Nitro Warrior.
I didn't get a Nitro Synchron.
All right. I am interested. All right. So I got Magical Android.
That's a good one.
Not bad. You know what else is a good one, Cup Games?
2?
No.
How? The 2 Ultras and an ulti?
That's exactly right. Yeah. And so
summon anything but Red Dragon Archfiend. He's got all of the Red Dragon Archfiends ever pulled.
I have literally all of them in the game. How much is this Goyo Guardian worth to you?
A lot.
Would you trade 2 Red Dragon Archfiends and a Magical Android for it?
No.
Would you trade 3 Red Dragon Archfiends and a Magical Android for it?
No.
I might ban it then.
Okay.
I might ban it.
That'll make deck building a whole lot easier.
Yeah, I might ban it then. I think Krebons plus level 4 is just too easy.
So, by the way,
did you get a third one?
I did.
There 2 all right. Yeah. That's pretty lucky. You had 1 rare slot of 3 packs. Pretty lucky. I also got one though.
Yeah. So for the viewers, I was gonna open up actual packs of the set, because apparently they have them at Walmart. Petty was gonna give me all 4 packs from the box. None of the Walmarts around me had them, which is unfortunate. But I did get to pull my little thing that I've done a few times in the series. I'm like, in this pack, we're gonna open up this card. Click, and there it was.
Yeah. Did you get anything other than Substitute that you wanted?
I got a cool secret rare that's not great.
Secret rare?
Yeah, it's like
what's your luck?
It's the 4,000 thing, where like you have to sack 3 monsters to summon it, and like it's the Arcana Force. So there's a way like it can attack twice or whatever if you get the right thing.
Whoa, that sounds fun.
Full transparency to everybody. Whenever we were coming up with the trade, I forgot to add my Luminas in there. So I'll be handing over the Luminas as well to Petty for the delicious donation of Substitute.
That's gonna be rough for me.
I think-
I
I
did
think-
not want you to get the third.
I think we gave each other some good decks, though.
Yeah, I think that we're both like you want to play frogs, and we're as much as we're now tied up, and so it's the most competitive it's ever been. I do still want you to be able to do the things you want to do too, and I feel like I got pretty good. I made it pretty off well in the trade. I don't think I would.
Yeah. I gave you.
I don't
a
think
lot.
I'd be able to play this deck. Like Aaron is really good, and I kind of just like honestly, I had one Jane, and so I just needed the other Janes.
Yeah.
Just Jane's like one of the best light sworns.
Yep, and I have got like a couple Gareths. You're gonna have a couple. I think I have 2 Luminas. I have at least one. I'm pretty sure I have 2. But you're gonna have a couple of Luminas as well. That's gonna be good. And you've got the Wolf. You have Raikou. God, fortunately for me, you don't have Solar Recharge
No,
or Honest. Those would be
Or
insane.
Honest.
But
honest would be too much.
the JD with double Monster Reincarnation though is pretty
Smart,
good.
right?
So
Yeah.
well, frogs, the frog engine will get more powerful. Granted, we don't have a whole lot of sets left. This is what 20.
Oh.
This is number 28.
Yes. Hold
Yeah.
up though. Let me offer you a rematch. I got some spicy tech card for you. I did not draw it on my opening hand. Very sad.
Fortunate.
All right. You ready? Boom.
Power filter. Yes. That is a problem. Is it that much of a problem? Like I can just go into Des Frog.
Turns off substitute.
It does not.
Do you have to choose your target when you tribute?
It doesn't target. You just tribute and it gets its effect.
Well, it makes it so that you can't
I can't summon
send
Treeborn.
everything to your graveyard.
Yeah, I can't get Treeborn or Unifrog.
Yeah.
But
And I don't care about your Death Frog. Your Death Frog can bite me. I got Destiny Hero Dasher for that.
and here in a couple of sets, I can't get Dupe Frog with that thing on the field.
Indeed.
So
Yeah, so we'll see if Power Filter comes up.
Dupe
Maybe
Frog,
we'll.
Swap Frog coming up. Unfortunately, not Ronin Totem.
No. But
Big
I would
Satch.
ban your engine if that were card were in the series, and so
It's okay.
So here we are.
I don't have any mass drivers. It'll be fine. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss a single episode of our progression series. Also, make sure to check out Petty's channel and subscribe. Link is down below in the description.